This is something I never thought I would do. This being live in an RV and travel around the country. I was, as an adult, what you would call a hotel person. But now it's one of those things where I can't imagine having missed out on. The places that we've been, the things that we've seen, the people that we met, all as a result of taking this trip, taking this journey, and you don't get that at a hotel.
How's the room service out here?
It's not bad. The Bears have really nice tableside manners. Cade absolutely loves traveling. He's thriving in ways that we just couldn't have even imagined. We've built a learning center in here for him, so we're able to keep up with some of the basic learning stuff. Other than that, this is his classroom. We get to take him on hikes and adventures, and he's learning about all sorts of bugs and critters and rocks, and it's really like we're bringing a textbook to life for him. He is learning so much, and he's having fun. He's having a lot of fun. We can't think of a better way for him to spend these years than to be out and experiencing our country, and for us to be able to experience that with him. We love to support local businesses, whether it's restaurants, mom and pop grocery stores, or donut shops. So we do a donut tour, which was just kind of a fun thing that we decided to do when we left, because we love donuts, and we said, let's just go on a quest to find the best donuts in the United States. And we have found donuts of all shapes, sizes, and prices, and some absolutely amazing donuts. One of the things that is awesome about this trip is that we're local all over the place. Part of my mind shift from being a hotel person to an RV person, hotel people are always looking to get to where they're going. With us traveling the country the way we are, half the fun is just being on the road. Sometimes they'll be back there riding and they'll just hear me go, oh wow. Originally when we were looking for our RV, we thought we were gonna get a C-Class. And when we were looking at comparisons of C-Classes and A-Classes, one of the things that kept coming up was the big windshield is vastly better than it is in a C-Class. It's one of my favorite parts of driving through places like Jackson Hole and the mountains in Utah. It's just, you get as much beauty as your eyes can hold. I've had a lot of people ask about what it's like to drive it, and they'll see it and they'll say, wow, that's a beautiful rig. It looks like a bear to drive. I can understand that mentality, especially if you haven't ever driven anything this big. I kind of had that same mentality before we got this, but it's kind of like anything else. I have the mentality of like, if I don't know how to do it, I'm just gonna jump in and figure it out. Now I'm very comfortable with it. I can back it up easily. I kind of understand how long it is and where it's going and my acceleration and braking distances. I would say I'm as comfortable driving this than any other vehicle I've ever driven. Boondocking is basically dry camping, meaning you have no hookups, no electricity, no running water, no place to dump your tanks. So you are off the grid. The best thing about this vacationer is that it's really fully self-contained. We can fill up our 100-gallon freshwater tank, and that'll sustain us for at least a week if we're conservative with water. We have a full residential fridge, which is amazing because we can stock up if we want to go boondock. We've got the generator on board, so anytime we need power, we can run that. We can get out to remote locations like this in the middle of the trees next to the river where there aren't typically hookups, and we can camp there. Sometimes I just wake up in a spot, or on a Wednesday afternoon, we're standing on top of a mountain with the most incredible view we've ever seen. And we're like, this is our life right now. Before we left, we were working the 9-to-5s, vacations once or twice a year, wash, rinse, repeat. That was living at the time. And I think about it before, and we have a lot of cool experiences from our life before, and I don't regret our life before by any means, but now, this is living.